Certainly do today as we fight. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? He misses with that jab. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Right punch. Missed him with that uppercut. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Why aren't they defending? And he misses with that jab. Neither man really defending themselves. Left punch. They score with that left hand. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. There's the bell for round two. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Both men step back for just a moment. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
If you're in there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you, and push his own weight on him.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. He blocks that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like he turned. On to the third. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist.
Because they're so big, because they can push, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt, and someone's going to react.
He misses with that jab. their bell rung. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good punch. Left shot lands. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here. On to the fourth we go. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake. Nice job by him to block that jab. He blocks the jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. He blocks the hook. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. On to the fifth we go. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Good one. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with the left uppercut. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
exchange here from both men. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are good. This is the beginning of round 6. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
He missed with that jab. Through the hook, didn't land. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Either man really defending themselves. He just misses with that jab. That uppercut misses. Right hook won't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Here we go, it's round 7. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Good left hand. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not to give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
That one lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. And there's the bell for round 8. When are we going to see a jab from these two? How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
He parries away that left hook. Blocks that left hook. For the weary. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
We know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? And he just missed with that left jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance without it.
And there's the bell to start round 9. That jab misses. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort out to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Oh, what a punch! There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. This despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. We've made it to round 10. Did well to block that right hook. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone, and you've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them? Only 10 seconds to do something here. Oh, is Bruno gonna go down? At this point, you gotta believe he can't. This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. That uppercut doesn't land. They score again with the left hand. This may do it. Is this big opportunity to finish the fight slipping him by? How did they not go down? The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's a right hand. Nice punch. Right. Oh, we don't talk about Bruno. Looks like they've shaken it off. Bruno not answering back. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Looks like he's going to do it. He's going to beat Frank Bruno. Do you believe this? Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how... And there's the bell to start round 12. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
men step back for just a moment. This is the biggest moment of his life. Bruno finally goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
These power punches are bruising up his body. Both men step back for just a moment. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer down.
This is the biggest moment of his life, and that'll do it as Bruno goes to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, you don't see it very often, but here it is. This fight ends in a draw.
A draw? Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that. Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous. The things that were said were ridiculous. But these two fighters were evenly matched. And this is why we got a draw. One thing is for certain, they're going to do it all over again.